Well, Syria says it's not targeting civilians, only armed terrorists, and they say an activist we're calling Danny, who we've interviewed, was making things up. Earlier, I asked Danny about the regime's latest claims against him made on state TV. Danny, Syrian state television, as you know, is now airing excerpts of this video of you that was shot. I'm not sure how they got this video. Do you know how they got it? Did they intercept it?
While I was trying to talk to CNN, I was online for like 20 minutes, so it's live broadcast. I don't know how they got it. This is all private. See, we should have. This is all been deleted. We have to delete all this stuff.
Right.
What they did do is I waited for 20 minutes exactly. They said I waited for about 2 hours. Most of the talk I was talking in Arabic, they made it into weapon talk and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I want to ask you some specifics. They say the truth of Danny the Zionist. That's the title of this, and it's obviously heavily edited. They say at one point, and I'm going to show this, they say that you were saying, get the target ready to shoot. Right. No, shoot it like I'm telling you. Let's take a look.
طلع الكاميرا
And then the banner in Arabic says, notice the sound of an explosion after he gave the order. They're making it seem like you were fabricating the sound of explosions.
Yes, okay. If you exactly watch it was about 6 minutes I was talking to you actually on CNN that time. There was no shooting going on at the time. So if I was telling him to shoot so I can make it look like there's a war going on, they would be shooting on the back sound while I was talking to you.
They said the sound of the bang there was the sound of you guys faking a shot.
That was the sound a long way ago. Even at the time, the area I was sitting in wasn't even being hit. They were hitting another area, as I told you, it was called Khaldi. It's about 15 kilometers away from where I am.
You said you had left, I believe in the video, because you and I are about to talk in this video, you said you had actually left the area that was being under attack.
Right, I left it. No, I tried to go there. I said I tried to go there. I was there 2 hours ago.
Okay.
We had to leave, and they were shooting at us way out, way in. No one could get in there.
I want to play another part of this, of their tape. Your cameraman is saying, say there that shells fell and we are pulling bodies. Yes. Let's take a look. The banner there says even the cameraman is lying. What was happening there?
Look, as any journalist works, as anyone who's trying to work, it isn't just me, all the reporters inside, they tell us, you have to say this. This is actually what's going on. I don't know everything that's going on in there. They get the information, how many people have been killed. So I'm not really a reporter. They remind me, don't forget to say this. Tell them we have people dead, people underneath the destruction, so I don't forget.
They also say that you are basically have been paid by CNN.
Yeah.
That's categorically untrue. Just for the record,
of course,
have you ever worked for CNN? Have you ever received any money from CNN?
I have not received 1 penny from CNN. I am not a CNN journalist. They've called me lots of things. A Zionist, they've called me Mossad, they've called me UK intelligence, and now CNN journalist. I mean, just let me explain something. Our Syrian government and the Syrian TV is untrustable.
You've been very upfront of the fact that you went there to join the Free Syrian Army, that you wanted to join. So you're not pretending to be an impartial journalist.
No. I want to, and I still want to join the Free Syrian Army if they would accept me. I would love to join the Free Syrian Army to protect my country.
So just bottom line, just to go back to when they say that you were manipulating the sounds on the tape, that you were trying to make it sound like there were gunfire, rocket fire.
We never manipulate. We've got thousands of YouTube films out on YouTube. Why would we have to manipulate anything? You could see all the rockets landing. You could see all the murders going on. Why would we have to manipulate anything?
One of the frustrating things as a reporter is that, and for this we blame the Syrian regime, is we've repeatedly tried to go to homes, to get into Syria, to get visas, to do it the proper way, and they were repeatedly refusing. So, unlike in many conflicts, we have ended up relying on people like you, on people who have uploaded these videos, and though we can't independently verify them,
of course,
the reason we are relying on these videos is because of the Syrian regime's refusal to allow outside observers in.
If I want to get this point out. If we are actually doing all these killings, if we are actually lying, us revolutionary people, we want we want CNN to come in, we want BBC to come in. Who's not allowing them to come in, us or the regime? So who's hiding the secrets? Who doesn't want the secrets to come out of the country? We want you to come in. We want you to come in and get the truth out.
The piece that Syrian State TV is airing ends with this line. It says, in the end, the foreign-funded Danny left Syria to enjoy the wealth he gathered from the blood of Syrians. That's got to be particularly insulting to you.
I haven't got any money. We're refugees living outside of Syria. What wealth? My uncle's sending us money. We're living in Egypt. We haven't got any money. We're living in a house we rented and he's paying for it. We're refugees, like not just us, like lots of people who left the country. There's something I want to clarify. I want the world to know this. The government will attack anyone who's trying to get the truth out. They're told Al Jazeera is sending in pills, drugs with Al Jazeera on them so they can make us high and go and demonstrate. I bet they'll start saying CNN is sending in pills with CNN written on them drugs. The government will attack anyone, any person who's trying to get the truth out.
Senator John McCain called for the U.S. to lead an international effort to protect the Syrian population with airstrikes.
Okay, I wanted to get this message out a long time ago. It's to all the European countries and the Arab countries. Just let us know. You're either going to help us or you're not. They're leaving us stuck in the middle. They're always saying, we're going to do this, and no, we're not. Either tell us you're going to help us, or say, no, you're on your own, just let us know what we are going to do. We're going to die, or you're going to help us. Stop saying we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Let us know what we are going to do, what our path is.
Danny, appreciate you talking to us. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
The biggest attack the Syrian state TV is claiming, besides the lie that Danny works for CNN, is that he was faking the sound of gunfire or shelling. Now, you heard Danny mention that if you look at the interview we actually did that we aired on CNN with him that night, you don't hear any gunfire in the background. We went back, we watched the nearly 7-minute interview, and he's actually correct. There is no firing in the background. In fact, the only thing you do hear is the sound of a loudspeaker from a nearby mosque. So if he was going to fake the sound of gunfire or artillery shells, as they're claiming he's doing on that tape, you would think the time to do that was when we were actually on the air, and that simply didn't.